Here are two headlines. Not long to go. Pregnant Kate tenderly cradles her baby bump while wrapping up her royal duties ahead of maternity leave. And William confirms she's due any minute now. Versus, why can't Meghan Markle keep her hands off her bump? Experts tackle the question that has got the nation talking. Is it pride, vanity, acting, or a new age bonding technique? Both of those headlines regarding the pregnancy bump of a member of the British royal family, both of those headlines appeared in the Mail. True or false on question one? Keith? Ava? Will? True or false on that? Okay. So now we move on to question two on the great Meghan versus Kate debate. Headline one. Kate's morning sickness cure. Prince William gifted with an avocado for pregnant Duchess. Headline number two. Meghan Markle's beloved avocado linked to human rights abuse and drought. Did both of those headlines, both involving a member of the British royal family and an avocado pear, did they both appear in the Express? True or false? So that's question number two. I'm going to have to hurry up, actually. Sorry, I'm doing too much theatre. Here's a good one. Carol wins Granny War. Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will spend second private Christmas with the Middleton family rather than joining the Queen at Sandringham. Versus, doesn't the Queen deserve better than this baffling festive absence? Richard Kay examines the impact of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision not to spend Christmas with the royal family. Two identical stories, albeit with different members of the royal family. Did both of those headlines appear in the Mail? True or false? Kate and Wills Incorporated. Duke and Duchess secretly set up companies to protect their brand just like the Beckhams. Versus, a right royal cash-in. How Prince Harry and Meghan Markle trademarked over 100 items from hoodies to socks 6 months before split with monarchy with new empire worth up to £400 million. Both of those headlines appeared in the Mail. True or false? We're only up to 4. I'm never going to get up to 20. We'll have to stop at 10. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. Although there might be a spoiler alert. Here's another one. Two headlines, same story, different members of the royal family. Stiff upper lip. Prince William blasts monarchy's stiff upper lip tradition and backs Harry's admission of his mental anguish after death of Mother Diana. Royal rifts. Prince Harry and Meghan ditched British stiff upper lip. Is this a good thing? Some parents and kids are torn. Did both of those headlines appear in the Sun? This might... Well, if I did have a favourite, because of course you don't know whether the story is true or not. Two headlines about royal weddings. Why you can always say it with flowers. And this is about the same flowers, all right, at different weddings held by different brides. How Meghan Markle's flowers may have put Princess Charlotte's life at risk. How Meghan Markle's flowers may have put Princess Charlotte's life at risk. Both of those headlines appeared in the Express. True or false? You tell me. How about this one? Beaming Kate gazes lovingly at sleeping Prince Louis as she and William attend his christening in their first appearance as a family of 5. But the Queen misses the big day. Revealed, the Queen won't be at Archie's christening because Meghan, Harry and the mystery godparents planned to baptise him today, but had to rearrange when they realised Her Majesty and Prince Charles were already busy. So, 2 christenings, neither of which could the Queen attend. 2 completely different headlines. Did they both? They both appeared in the Mail. True or false? And finally for now, although don't be surprised if we return to this game at some point in the not too distant future, Kate's stylish coat coordinated perfectly with the Queen. Versus how Meghan Markle's confusion over a hat nearly got her into big trouble with the Queen. And that would be for the...
Let's play a little game today, shall we? I call it Spot the Double Standard. Imagine this. 2 women, both married into the same royal family, both pregnant, both living under the relentless flash of royal cameras. Yet somehow one is treated like a glowing goddess while the other is painted as a manipulative actress. The same gestures, same situations, but 2 completely different headlines. Welcome to the royal circus, where the press plays favourites and the rest get turned into villains. Let's start with the bump headlines, because apparently even baby bumps aren't safe from British media bias. When Kate was pregnant, the headlines were practically dripping with affection. Kate tenderly cradles her baby bump ahead of maternity leave. The tone was loving, serene, saintly, as if the nation was collectively knitting baby booties in her honour. But then came Meghan. The same gesture, same maternal instinct, yet the headlines transformed into accusations. Why can't Meghan keep her hands off her bump? Is it vanity, pride, or performance? Excuse me, what? So Kate's touching her belly is a moment of divine motherhood, but Meghan doing the same thing is some sort of narcissistic performance art. The audacity of the press is truly unmatched. And just when you think it can't get any sillier, enter the Avocado Chronicles. When Kate received an avocado as a gift from Prince William, it was a charming gesture. The perfect remedy for morning sickness, the papers cooed. Fast forward to Meghan, and suddenly that same fruit becomes a global villain. The headline read something like, "Meghan Markle's beloved avocado linked to human rights abuse and drought." You'd think she was personally running an avocado cartel. How did one fruit go from royal superfood to ethical disaster overnight? The tabloids really outdid themselves on that one. Then came the Christmas comparisons. When William and Kate skipped Sandringham to spend the holidays with the Middletons, it was painted as a sweet family moment. So wholesome, so heartwarming. But when Harry and Meghan did the exact same thing, choosing to spend Christmas privately, the tone shifted to pure outrage. "The Queen deserves better," the headlines screamed. Suddenly, it wasn't family time. It was treason. Apparently, family values are only noble when they're Middleton approved. Let's talk business now. When Kate and William set up companies to protect their brand, they were applauded as forward-thinking modern royals safeguarding their legacy. But when Harry and Meghan did the same thing months before stepping back from royal duties, the media twisted it into a cash grab. "A right royal cash-in," one paper howled, as if the couple had just robbed the crown jewels. It's almost comedic at this point. The double standards are so blatant you could build a palace out of them. And let's not forget the so-called stiff upper lip narrative. When Prince William spoke about breaking the royal tradition of emotional restraint, the media hailed him as brave and progressive. Yet when Harry and Meghan opened up about their mental health struggles, those same outlets mocked them as whiny and attention-seeking. So vulnerability is noble when it's William, but scandalous when it's Harry. The math isn't mathing. It even went as far as Meghan's wedding flowers. When Kate used the same type of blooms at her wedding, they were described as traditional, elegant, and symbolic. But when Meghan used them, the headlines turned absurd. Meghan Markle's flowers may have endangered Princess Charlotte's life. I mean, come on. Did the flowers suddenly develop a vendetta? This obsession with vilifying Meghan reached a level of satire the tabloids didn't even realise they were writing. This pattern isn't accidental, it's engineered. The British media has built a profitable narrative, the good duchess versus the bad duchess storyline that sells papers and fuels clicks. They crowned Kate the perfect fairy tale princess and cast Meghan Sussex as the defiant outsider who doesn't know her place. Because apparently in their world, two women can't shine at the same time. It's a tired script, one steeped in bias, classism, and let's be honest, more than a hint of racism. But what they didn't count on was Meghan's resilience. They expected her to crumble under the weight of their headlines. Instead, she stood tall, built a life with Harry in freedom, and turned their pain into purpose. Together they founded Archewell, championed mental health, supported communities, and raised their children in peace. The very thing the royal establishment and the tabloids seem allergic to. And Harry, the man the press mocked for loving his wife too loudly, has proven time and time again that strength isn't measured by silence. He's protecting his family the way his mother once wished someone had protected her. The irony is, the very same press that once destroyed Diana now accuses Harry of being dramatic for refusing to let history repeat itself. But he sees through their games, and so do we. The truth is, the British tabloids can twist words, rewrite headlines, and spin stories, but they can't erase reality. The world is watching. The bias is glaring. The hypocrisy is exhausting. And while they waste ink fabricating feuds, Harry and Meghan Sussex are out there thriving, doing real work, making real impact, and defining royalty on their own terms. So the next time you see one of those exaggerated headlines, take a breath, roll your eyes, and remember, the loudest critics are often the ones most afraid of change. The world has moved forward, and so have the Sussexes. They're living proof that grace, purpose, and love can outshine even the nastiest smear campaign. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal hypocrisy, don't forget to subscribe to Sussexes Squad for more truth, laughter, and receipts the tabloids don't want you to see. And if you'd like to support the show, you can buy me a coffee, because it takes caffeine, wit, and a touch of royal sass to keep exposing these double standards. Until next time, stay sharp, stay kind, and never let the tabloids write your truth.